Good morning, guys. So this morning I thought I would try something a little bit different where I show you a look with no cuts, no edits, just talking to camera. I've already got my face on. I will link everything down in the description, but just to show you really quick, my skin prep was the Pixi Beauty on the Tonic to go pads, Weleda Skin Food as my moisturizer, Laneige as my lip balm. I've also got the Trio Brow Pen with a little bit of e.l.f. gel through my brows. And then, of course, I've got Danessa Myricks on my cheeks in the color Spice Latte. Everything will be down below. I just really want to get into the eye look because I have about 15 minutes before I have to be at work and I don't have a lot of time to waste. So we're just going to go right into it. I'm using the Nosta Beauty Nostalgic Playlist Palette. This has 8 shadows and it's really cute. It comes in the shape of a CD, which I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with what a CD is anymore. Back in my day, we had music on compact discs. Anyway, I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna use the sort of like taupey brown shade called Gone. It's actually pretty warm colored. I don't know if we can call it taupe. It's like a warm brown. And reads a lot warmer than I thought it was going to, honestly. But it's okay. We're gonna do it. And just kind of swatch here. Just gonna go like all around the crease into the eye. And you guys know I like to bring it down just a touch, just to kind of finish out the shadow look here. Also, if anybody's watching this and you're like, whoa, Cece, your eye did like this weird thing. Surprise, I have a lazy eye. It's something I was born with. I have had it my whole life. I've been teased about it mercilessly, and it takes so much effort to edit around it to try to like disguise the fact that I was born with a lazy eye. And I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of over just like hiding this thing that I have to live with and like I can't control like in my real life. Like I can't control whether or not people see my lazy eye in real life. So whatever, I've got a lazy eye, deal with it. We're doing our makeup despite our disabilities, okay? And we're gonna do it and we're gonna still look hot. All right, so just kind of being pretty generous here with the eyeshadow because we want the contrast of like the halo of the brown against what I'm considering to be like a tinsel liner. And so what I'm going to use to create the tinsel liner is the silver from the Nosta palette. And this is the shade Hypnotize. But in order to create a in order to create an eyeliner with an eyeshadow, you need to wet it. So I am going to use a little bit of my setting spray here. Haha, do I have any setting spray? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of the makeup finishing spray by Scandinavia, and I'm just going to spray my brush with it pretty generously. I'm just going to dip it into the corner of my eyeshadow. I know a lot of people feel like you're going to ruin your eyeshadow. Well, you know what? Maybe. But it'll just be the corner of it. And then you can always scrape off that top layer that has the, see how pretty that looks? You can always scrape off the top layer that has a little bit of wetness on it that's then been dried down and just start fresh. And you'll have fresh eyeshadow underneath. And I'm just gonna create the liner here. I said I wasn't going to do any edits, but now I'm wondering if I should zoom in on this so you guys can see. Can you see? I feel like you can see, but we'll find out. This is the eye that always comes easier to me. And I'm not sure if that is because I can see better with this eye. So this just doesn't feel as crazy. Okay, she's all right. I'm gonna thicken up the line a little bit just because my eye is like slightly hooded, but it's hooded on the inner corner. So it's hooded here, but not really like here. And that means that this part of my eyelid, you can see this part of my eyelid so much more. So when I do my liner, I have to fatten up the outer corner, but not the wing, but like the actual like line. I also have to be careful not to touch. And then do the same on the other side. You know what? Before we do that, I'm also going to bring it down a little bit. I'm going to bring it down into here. And also underneath a little bit. I think that's pretty. So just in the inner corner there. I'm doing this pretty fast because I don't want to be late for work. But I think this is a good kind of like to show that you can do makeup quickly. It doesn't have to take forever. You can still do pretty cool looks and not have it take forever, even when you're in a rush, even when you have to go to work, whatever. You just have to know what you're doing. You know, I have like sat on this idea for a few days that I wanted to create a tinsel liner and that I wanted it to be silver and that I wanted it to have a soft like base around it. I didn't know what palette I was going to use. I didn't know exactly what shape I was going to do. But I thought about it. I was like, that would be fun to do a kind of holiday tinsel liner look. That's cute. Cute. It didn't take that long either. I want to also put in a few little like gemstones. Do I want to do gemstones? You know what? I actually want to do just a touch of glitter. Now, don't kill me because I am going to use a discontinued palette. This is the Danessa Myricks Lightworks 4 palette. There is this like silvery glitter in the palette, but you can literally use any silver glitter that you own. You don't have to buy this palette. I mean, like, obviously she would love it if you did, but it's really not necessary for you to buy this particular palette to achieve this look. You could do any silver glitter that you own. And I'm just going to touch and diffuse kind of through the center of the eye here. I feel like maybe I took this one a little too far. So I'm just going to take my brown that I was using earlier, and I'm just going to diffuse it. Not bad. It's giving holiday, right? Like, I feel like this is giving holiday. I said I have 15 minutes and I am at minute 11. So we gotta hurry up. We gotta hurry up. I am going to do, so I'm gonna take my eyelash glue, and I've got it in this like little, it's like the kind that sort of looks like a lip gloss in a way. I've got so much stuff caked on here. I'm just gonna do like a little one here in the inner corner. I feel like the inner corners are always a good place to start with rhinestones, and then just a few on the outer corner, and then just one in the center. And I prep my lash glue like this first. I just do it first. And then you can take quite literally any lip pencil, because it's sort of waxy and it'll pick it up. It'll pick up your gems pretty well. And if you're worried about getting color on the gem, just don't worry so much. It's going to work out. You don't need to buy like special, you don't need to buy like special gemming tools for this. This is, you know, it should be pretty simple to like throw on a couple little gems here and there. They'll try to sell you anything, you know? It's like, you need a tool for this, you need a tool for that. No, you don't. You just need some creativity. You need some creativity in your life, some ingenuity. I mean, this is taking me about a minute. It's been about a minute. I'm going to move on to a slightly smaller crystal for the very last one on the wing here. And there we go. And now I'm going to put on some mascara and we're done. And I am at 14 minutes. So we're killing it. We're killing it today, you guys. This is the look that I'm going to wear to work. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. If I was doing this literally just for a photo, I would maybe put a little bit more effort into making the silver line a little sharper. You can do this by, I mean, you could use a different product, obviously. You could use like an actual silver liner. But I think not having a silver liner, I think I did a pretty good job at figuring it out. And sometimes that's what you have to do, both as a makeup artist and as a person who doesn't want to buy tons of new makeup all the time. You just use what you have and use your tools wisely. And I'm just applying a generous coat of waterproof mascara. This is the Voluminous from L'Oreal in black. I haven't even curled my lashes. This is how quickly we're doing this look. I haven't figured out what lip I'm gonna wear. I think I'm probably just gonna do the same blushy look. I'm just gonna throw that on. So obviously not everyone's gonna wear this to go to work. Like, I'm a makeup artist, that's why I can do it. But if you have a holiday party, if you need to get ready in between things, this is like a quick and easy look that you can do. You can do it because I timed it. I'm now at 15 minutes and 35 seconds. I like it. It's cute. You can wear it. It's super wearable. Didn't take a ton of effort. And yeah, if you are looking for gems, these are like nail gems. I think I bought these at, oops, sorry. I got a little cat hair on it. Everything in my life has cat hair on it, let's just be honest. I bought these, I think, at Michael's. You can get these really cheap and they come in different sizes. These have kind of a green shift to them, and these have a silver, like flat silver finish. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next one. If you have a look you want me to try to do without cuts or edits, leave it in the comments.